pineal gland is the point of anchorage and radiation of the great central sun. The pineal gland and pituitary body in the highest center, ascended master instruction by the ascended master Saint Germain. Discourse 8. When the consciousness of the student is held unwaveringly on the highest center, which is humanly termed the pineal gland and pituitary body, he is recognizing and inviting the currents, the rays of light and love from the electronic body of his own mighty I Am Presence, and also the assistance of the mighty advanced individualizations or ascended masters from that sphere of activity. Discourse 21. Saint Germain. There was a time when those which are known today as the pineal gland and pituitary body were one. They were the all-seeing eye. The skull or brain structure, which was of a denser substance, was in no wise any obstruction to the use and activity of this inner eye that really looks in all directions. To the all-seeing eye, no form is an obstruction to the vision. At all times the all-seeing eye has the form of an eye as you know it today. The greatly dimmed activity of that function even today causes you to sense a presence behind you as well as ahead of you. If there could be a continual flow or connection of light between the pituitary body and the pineal gland, we could see everywhere and through all things at all times. This is really the inner sight. This would be the same activity as when they were one, or in other words, unite them into their oneness again. When one can visualize the two as the all-seeing eye within, wonders might take place. In this eye within is the perfect eternal sight of Almighty God. A mental picture of anything with this power back of it must be propelled into outer form because it is God power moving through it. This is how the images we see with our physical eyes are registered on the brain. Therefore, make your pictures within. Your eyes are the camera of the soul. The activity of the vision in the mind acts just the opposite of the activity of the eyes or physical sight. The secret of manifesting things into the world without is in using the spiritual power to take this picture. Then the great silence precipitates it into form through the visualized picture. Through the activity of visualizing, you print the form or picture upon the great silence. And the great silence, which is the greatest power in the universe, propels it into outer expression and experience. Now you can understand how impossible it is for a picture registered on the inner silence not to come forth. It is the business of the intellect and will to hold the picture steady until the impression is taken by the great silence. If it is not held steady, the result is the same as if you moved your camera while taking an outer picture in ordinary photography. This is the power of true precipitation. You do have all power within your consciousness to mold your mind and body, or any of its parts or attributes, into anything you wish. Meditate on this incessantly. Contemplate this matter of vision often enough to set it in mind, in action, and use it. This release of truth and conviction is tremendous. Never forget it. Use it more and more all the time. This is the inner power that knows its own and is waiting to do these things for you all the time. You have been shown how precipitation through vision takes place. Use great presence. Completely and entirely reveal this activity of visualization and precipitation into physical form to me now. Teach me all about this, and see that I always use it to fulfill the divine plan, to the glory of God and the blessing and service of all His creation. Discourse 4. Saint Germain. Concentrate the attention on the region of the pineal gland, knowing that the attention focused there will cause to take place the balancing activity of all the centers, drawing and giving all power to the head center. From this center, the power of speech, which is but thought representation, will reflect back to the vocal center. During this time of the contemplation, or conscious direction of the attention to the highest center, be aware of the even, balanced, rhythmic breath. I do not mean to give it special attention, but breathe a few times consciously, and then just be conscious that you are breathing the rhythmic breath. Breathe it in on a count of 8. Hold for 8 counts. Breathe out on 8. And hold 8. Then repeat. Breathe it in on a count of 8. Hold for 8 counts. Breathe out on 8. And hold 8. After doing this a few times, you will get the rhythm near enough. The activity of this consciousness responds to the demand. The great God principle is above and enfolding the form because of the anchorage of God within the heart. The 7 centers are the points of anchorage of the individualization of God in the physical form. The pineal gland is the point of anchorage and radiation of the great central sun. When we realize this, we have come to the point where we do not consider any of the lower centers.
hosts of light, divine hearts stream.